Hello, good day. How are you?
Dear Olivia, good day. Hi, I am Ashana Janelle.
You know I'm fine, and I'm glad to tell you about my summer vacation.
My favorite colors are pink, violet, and blue.
My summer vacation was simple, but it's happy with my family.
And I promise that I will do my best to finish my study. Thank you, and God bless.
Sherwin Vincent.
Truly yours, Ashana Janelle.
I got connected with Pearl Buck about 2 years ago when I was invited by a family friend to attend the Discover the Legacy tour and learn about the history of Pearl Buck.
And from day one, I have to confess and admit that I was in awe of her. There was almost like an aura around her. It was amazing.
The main lesson that we can learn from Pearl Buck in today's society is, although we have many of the same issues and complex issues regarding race, religion, and status going on today, she was able, through her teachings and her writings and her humanitarian efforts around the world and in the United States as well, to create that multicultural acceptance amongst people.
Pearl Buck, and I heard her say this many times, I'll start 10 welcome houses, 100 welcome houses, 1,000. We'll take as many children as have to be placed. This was a period when Asians were thought of as part of the World War II memory. And of course, once it began, then it moved from this kind of arrangement that my parents had with our children and my brothers and sisters, and it became an adoption process because the prejudices were being broken down.
My name's Alicia Bateman, and I was a participant in the Museums Connect program. Museums Connect program joined Chinese teenagers with American teenagers to discuss pop culture in the media and also the effects of stereotypes on people and how we perceive each other. Museums Connect drew me because it was a global project where I could work with students internationally. It also was a way to channel artistic ability into a project defining stereotypes. And then I was also able to present speeches and then travel to China.
My husband and I are involved with the Child Sponsorship Program. My father-in-law, after he retired, had told us that he gave us a challenge and said, I'd like you to take over sponsoring a child since I'm now retired. And we did just that. And our first sponsored child was Lou Bell, who has since graduated out of the program. We sponsored her for about 5 years. And I felt a little bit of a loss when our sponsorship ended, and we asked to sponsor her little sister, who's now in 3rd grade. While we may have 3 hot meals a day on our table, these children do not.
My kids, along with many other kids today, they're wrapped up in technology. Just sending a quick message to somebody. The sponsorship program gives them the ability to sit down, with my wife and I, put some forethought in what they want to write to Emmanuel all the way in the Philippines. My son is a huge soccer fanatic. He loves to play soccer. He loves watching soccer. And it turns out Emmanuel also, likes to play soccer, so they could share those common threads,
When I sign up sponsors or they contact me for information about the program, I often ask them how they heard about our program. I will get some responses that are quite lengthy that I am honored to receive because they share something of their past. I lived in the Philippines in the 1980s while serving in the U.S. Navy. There I was often struck by the sheer magnitude of poverty that surrounded me on a daily basis. I met a family there with a small child, the daughter of an unknown airman from Clark Air Force Base. I can tell you without any exaggeration that she was ecstatic and forever grateful for the sponsorship opportunity she was given. I felt like it impacted me almost as much as it did the young girl. The Pearl S. Buck Foundation was really one of the only charities I truly believed in, and I sincerely hope that the foundation is still at work, helping kids get their education or to feed or clothe them, whatever they need. Sincerely, Andrew from Omaha, Nebraska.
The first time I ever saw a video of our sponsored children was during the Living the Legacy breakfast, and I was surprised by the video, and all I could do was cry.
When recent tragedies broke our hearts, our father's sudden death
last October 1 brought us so much sadness. Everything in my life was so dark, I almost gave up, until letters from Gina Rubel became a source of encouragement. Her letters gave me comfort. Her words gave me hope. Her love made me stand up again.
It was very moving.
My name is Luke.
And my name's Olivia.
I sponsored this child in the Philippines through an organization called Pearl S. Buck, and I like to write letters to him a lot, and we usually send him like money too so he can live.
One reason why I need to sponsor her is because her uncle and her father passed away, so she only has her mom and some of her relatives, and I know that if I give her money, it will help her, because it's harder for her mom to work alone.
Just being able to change one life, and you know when you change one life, you've changed many lives, because by affecting one child and helping keep them in school, you're helping their family, you're helping their parents, you're helping the other kids in school, and you're helping the future of the people that they bring into this world and they affect. And that's what Pearl S. Buck did. She made a difference in the lives of so many people, countless people, because we can talk about all the adoptions and we can talk about all the sponsorships over the years, but you cannot talk about the exponential change that has been made in this world as a result of Pearl S. Buck's legacy.
I just think it's like cool how like we live over here, he lives over here, we can still talk to him. Like we can still talk to him.
We're certainly becoming more of a diverse nation, and it's going to be even more paramount and important to draw from the experiences of the past to make progress in the future, I think.
To me and to my parents, diversity is a way of life that should really be accepted. I mean, we used to say that America was the melting pot, bringing people and melting them into one. I think the analogy of a salad bowl is a preference for me. It gives diversity a more positive existence, and one might say it's more healthy.
I believe the future is very bright for Pearl S. Buck as long as people step up. This is not a fleeting institution by any means. Pearl S. Buck will be around for a long time because there will always be people in need. There will always be people with less, and God willing, there will always be people who want to give back.